Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for checking in with a Louis over on Ko-Fi. And that's where he's recommended this song. And this is a band I never heard of. Last Glass, and the band is called Mystery. And he is asking that we play the song Last Glass of Wine. He said that they're a great rock band from Canada. He says you may be able to call them a neo-prog band, and they have quite a discography. Now, I don't know exactly when this particular song was recorded, but this actually is a live version. I'm kind of curious. He's got me kind of curious about it, and so I just want to see what they look like too. I don't know if some people say, oh, you got to play the live. Some people say you got to play the studio. I'll do both, whatever. But I just want to check out the live version. I love to see them play and kind of get an idea of what they look like and what instruments they're playing and all that kind of stuff. I just like watching the live stuff. Can you blame me? All right. So some of you can. All right. Let's check it out though. Let's pull up the old video and give her a spin. Last glass of wine. Aw. Ever? I don't remember my last glass of wine. A long time ago. It's got a Strat and a beanie.
Tonight, with all the rainbow lights, the cosmic fire, just lay down, accept this glass of wine and close your eyes.
Bass player's been jamming this whole song.
Female shapes dancing like clouds of unknown matter. Build a passage to the old shrine. Emerging out of your heart's darkest corners. Teardrops pretending to see it right. Imaginary fields.
Cool light show.
Unlock the mysteries until the memory is unknown. Memories unknown.
Thank you very much.
Very
That's
nice.
great.
You guys are great.
Hey, guess what?
What?
We're back here on October 29th. Yay!
That's quite a ways away. Nice. All right. That was really good. I thought that was great. There's a lot I really liked about that. Sorry, that's going to end in a second. The bass player was freaking jamming the whole time. It sounded like he was just kind of like playing like pedaling a single note a lot. You know, it was on a single note, but he was just like not standing still though. He was like pedaling that, but he was also rocking it back and, you know, all kinds of different which ways and up and down and sideways. And then he playing some really smooth licks, and the placement of that bass, man, it was really low end bottom, but it was just like filling up like the whole space, that stage, you know, a bottom end. And, you know, so those keyboards just had a whole backing bed just to play over, and the guitars, you know, just between the drums and the bass, it just made it rock solid for them to do what they wanted to do. Didn't really get to hear the keyboard player do anything, no solos or anything like that, but it was cool themed. I liked it was cool. The whole thing was just cool. I liked all the effects. Really gave it a real, you know, a lot ethereal, you know, I love that kind of music, you know, sort of feel with all those kind of effects and the vocals that delay and repeat, you know. Gives it a real big sound. Just the whole thing sounded really big, you know, and that was a cool stage. It was a cool light show too, but I liked the song too. It was fun. Would you call it like neo prog or something like that? I don't know what you called it. see if I can find it. Oh yeah, neo prog band. Yeah. Hopefully, you know, for my taste, I would hope that they have more up tempo or more complicated music. Maybe they do. That would be awesome, because I could already hear just in the way that song sounds that I would like that. if this is kind of their style and this is what they do, that's great too. But they have a huge discography, Louis said, so they probably got all kinds of stuff. So if you're familiar with them, since they sound like they're pretty, been around for a while, let me know what you think of them and what other songs they might have that might be a little more neo, maybe nouveau prog, perhaps, or maybe not nouveau. Neo prog's pretty good, but I don't know, some kind of just more complicated music. I like the sound though. I like that. I like just being swept away. I don't like that, and that song really did that. And his voice really was excellent, and it could really soar. He had an amazing control over his voice, and towards the end there, man, he was just soaring. He was really going for it, and it was so clear and so clean and just so effortless. Man, I wish I could sing like that without a care in the world. Yeah, nice stage performance on everybody as far as rocking out and keeping with the the type of song that it was, and just he just looked so wavy on the stage. He was so like just fluid, the way he moved, the singer that is. But just kind of how his voice was too. It was just really great melodies and very clear, and just had some soaring highs. Enjoyable. All right. Thank you, Louis. I appreciate that very much. Thanks for the introduction to Mystery, because up until this point, frankly, they've been a mystery to me.